In this video, we'll be talking about point mutations when one base substitutes or replaces with another, and the effect of a point mutation on different protein levels, such as missense, nonsense, silent, and readthrough. The substitution from purine to purine or pyrimidine to pyrimidine is called transition. For example, from adenine to guanine or from thymine to cytosine. The substitution from purine to pyrimidine or pyrimidine to purine is called a transversion. For example, adenine to thymine or cytosine to guanine. Starting with the non-mutant sequence, here we have a DNA sequence from 5' to 3' direction, and we have to replace thymine with uracil in the messenger RNA, and this is how mRNA looks like. The messenger RNA codons are translated to add amino acids onto the polypeptide chain. The translation mostly begins with methionine that codes for AUG and continues translation by adding amino acids onto the polypeptide chain. The translation stops when a codon encodes for stop, and in this sequence, translation stops at the UGA codon. In this point mutation, the guanine got replaced with cytosine in mutant DNA. After transcribing the mutant DNA into mutant mRNA, the codon UCC changes the amino acid cysteine from non-mutant mRNA to serine. This type of effect is known as missense because this nucleotide substitution changes the original amino acid to a different amino acid, which can alter protein function. And this type of base substitution is transversion because a purine is replaced with a pyrimidine. In this point mutation, the guanine is substituted with adenine in mutant DNA. After transcribing the mutant DNA sequence into mutant mRNA, the codon UGA changes the amino acid tryptophan from non-mutant mRNA to a stop codon, and the translation ends. This type of effect is known as nonsense because this nucleotide substitution changes the original amino acid to a codon that encodes for stop. And this type of base substitution is transition because a purine is replaced with another purine. In this point mutation, the cytosine is replaced with thymine in mutant DNA. After transcribing the mutant DNA sequence into mutant mRNA, the codon AAU encodes for the same amino acid as asparagine. This type of effect is known as silent because the mutant mRNA codon with substituted nucleotide encodes for the same amino acid. And this type of base substitution is transition because a purine is replaced with another purine. In this last point mutation, the adenine gets replaced with thymine in the mutant DNA. After transcribing the mutant DNA sequence into mutant mRNA, the codon UGU that encoded for stop is changed to cysteine. This type of effect is known as readthrough because the stop codon is changed to a codon in mutant mRNA that codes for amino acid, resulting in a larger protein. And this type of base substitution is transversion because a purine is replaced with a pyrimidine.